not artichoke.
No.
That's fine. Well, you know what? A lot of people on the Niners are artichoke guys.
Yeah.
That's what I hear. And they've got a favorable-looking schedule going in. The NFL schedule released today.
Yeah.
The 49ers will play, of course, the NFC West, the NFC South, and the AFC South, plus 3 other games.
Yeah. So, I mean, as far as you just look at that as a blanket statement, the NFC South, not the best of divisions, at least last year. And we know how this changes every year. AFC South, the Texans were a surprise last year, but for a while, really, Titans, Jags, Colts. I mean, that's not a bad draw for the 49ers. And then there are other non-games from those divisions. They get the Giants, they get the Bears, and the Browns. So now we don't know when it's all laid out. It'll all be announced today. But, you know, a year ago, they had a first-place schedule. This next year, they do not. So that'll be pretty favorable for them.
As you kind of mentioned there, Cardinals, Rams, Seahawks, Falcons, Panthers, Jags, Titans, and Bears at home.
Oh, my.
Cardinals, Rams, Seahawks, Bucks, Saints, Colts, Texans, Giants, and Browns on the road.
So 9 road, 8 home. Okay.
And honestly, look, there's one thing we've learned through the years when it comes to the NFL. It is incredibly dangerous to look at a schedule at the beginning of the year and go, oh, that's a tough one, or oh, that's an easy one, because every year, what is it? Every year for the past 170 years, I think it's something like that, maybe close. 4 teams that didn't make the playoffs last year made the playoffs the next year. There's always like a division winner that finished last year. Like the NFL's turnover and all of that is insane. So we're looking at this right now, and if you just looked at it by record, that's a hell of an easy schedule.
Yeah.
But, you know, I personally think the Bears are going to be much better this year. I said that last year. I think it was a year off, but I think they're good. By the way, I said the Bears are going to be better last year, but what did I also say? I'm going to caveat myself here. I also said that Matt Eberflus and, who was their offensive coordinator, was terrible.
I just blanked. I know who you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. Like, they were going to I don't want to say the Bears are stacked, but the Bears have a lot of good young talent, and they've got some veterans there.
Well, I bet people think, and as they should, you know, look, the Niners were as good of a team for a couple-year run there, and they were one of the favorites last year, and then the season just fell apart on them. I don't know what the kind of overall perception is going to be on the 49ers going into the year. Based on the year prior, it wouldn't be that high.
Luke Getsy.
Oh, yeah, Getsy.
Anyways. Yeah, I'm with you. I don't – look, a lot of the 49ers right now, weirdly enough, have the second most cap room in the entire NFL. Okay, that's the good news. The bad news is they still have Brock Purdy. That whole thing is waiting in the wings. When you look at the Niners and I don't know that it's been a while since I've seen a draft. Of course, draft grades are funny, as we always say, but people are all over the place when it comes to the 49ers. I've seen people absolutely tear their draft up. Like, this was a horrible. I saw one guy, I think, gave him like a D-, like terrible. And I'm talking about major publications. And then I've seen others. I don't know if I've seen an A, but I've seen a lot of B's. Look, Purdy's going to be back. Fine, no problem. You hope McCaffrey will be back and fully healthy, and that's obviously a huge difference with Garendo behind him and Jordan James. You're hoping Brandon Ayuk is able to, you know, he got a lot to prove. No more Deebo Samuel.
Right.
George Kittle's back and re-signed. Kyle Juszczyk left and then came back. There's that. Trent Williams is another year older. Dominic Puni had a great rookie year. You added Michael Williams to Bosa's defense there. You still have Fred Warner, Malik Mustafa. There's questions as to when he's going to return. They've lost some people though. I don't know how much of last year with the Niners. I know a lot of it was injury. It's stupid analysis, but if the 49ers have as good of injury luck this year as they had bad injury luck last year, the 49ers are going to probably win the NFC West. Mm-hmm. But how the hell are you supposed to analyze and predict injuries?
Right.
But the schedule is set up very favorably for them.
Yeah, that's good. And then, this Purdy thing's been taking forever. I thought this was going to be addressed and done. And the Niners has kind of been their MO in the past. some of these things take a long time.
Well, it's just a matter of what do they want to pay him, and what is he looking for? I was really hoping they'd get it done early, and honestly, I was hoping it would be one of those it's not as much as we thought he'd get, but he's still generationally wealthy, but there maybe is a little bit of a hometown discount because of him playing in that Shanahan offense and the fact that they plucked him. Look, Purdy doesn't owe them anything. Let me be clear. He should make as much money as he wants to make. I want to be incredibly clear about that. But there is an argument to be made that if the Niners didn't draft him and if he wasn't in Shanahan's offense, just think about it. You're Mr. Irrelevant. You're the last person picked in the draft. So what happens if John Lynch doesn't pick Brock Purdy? Has Brock Purdy even started an NFL game? Legitimately, right. He's got to attach himself to a team. He's got to somehow have something happen ahead of him.
Yeah. He
has to be surrounded by people that have talent, and he has to be with a competent offensive coordinator. He was put to his credit, he took every advantage of every opportunity given to him. I'm saying there is a non-zero chance. In fact, I think it's a coin flip that if Brock Purdy wasn't taken by John Lynch with the final pick in that draft, Brock Purdy maybe has never started an NFL game. And, oh, by the way,
might be out of the league.
He might be out of the league. And if he has started an NFL game, odds are he's picked up by some crap team that has a crap offensive coordinator, that has crap wide receivers and no offensive line. And yeah, maybe Brock Purdy being the third guy on the depth chart, an undrafted guy, maybe Brock Purdy gets in a game, and what happens? He goes, 10 of 21 with 2 picks because he's peeling dirt out of his helmet the entire time. Brock Purdy should make a ton of money.
Mm-hmm.
I do think there should be a little bit of, you know what, guys, you believed in me. I want to win a championship. I know taking less money is going to help us win a championship. I'll make you a deal. I'll take 75% of the going rate if you promise me that other 25% you're going to reinvest and put people around me that are going to protect me and that are going to give us a chance to have that legacy.
I know he would be your client, but if you're his agent, are you okay
taking
with that?
Every penny I can possibly
exactly.
get and screw you, San Francisco.
Yeah, exactly.
But you know what? The agent works for Brock Purdy.
Right.
That would be my only pushback. We'll take a break. When we come back, who's hot? I don't know. Who's not? Also don't know that. And we do need to go streaking. We'll do that. We'll take our clothes off and get to the rest.